What's up? What's up, tribe? Who up in here? What up, JJ from the BK? David W. Hey, boo. Captivating Christian, I got something I want to talk to you about, too. What's your tomorrow night looking? I keep thinking, y'all, this week, let me tell y'all about this week. This has been the longest damn week. I keep thinking it's a day ahead of what it is. So, what's your Friday night looking like? You got a hot date or anything? You available Friday night? Captivating Christian, I got an idea about something. But I hit you up. Hey, Renee Morris, how you doing? Miss Old School 32. I'm old school too, girl. Hey, Jay Parrish, how you doing? You open Friday? Okay, I'll talk to you. I'll hit you up. I have an idea of something I want to do. It'll be our normal panel, but the topic that I want to discuss. Since we don't have any television shows to discuss right now, we don't really have any shows we're discussing, that we're all reviewing right now. I had an idea of what I wanted to talk about tomorrow night, so. Hey, Nicole Stevens. What's up? How y'all doing today? It was so much fun. I had such a good time on Spill Your Guts. I did. Thank you for those that came through, supported, hung out. It was fun. It was really fun. And I was, it's funny because American Son is the kind of movie that I could keep talking about it because it's such a good movie. There's so many different points of view, and depending on who you're talking to, you get a different insight. And last night was great because we had grandmothers, we had no mothers, we had younger mothers, you know what I mean? And so it was great to get the different points of view from all those different opinions, and it was fun. It was good folk, good people, good vibe, even though my little brother told me that y'all was in the chat saying that I had that takeover spirit, that I was trying to take over. I wasn't trying to take over. I just like to talk. Y'all know I just like to talk. But no, I definitely wasn't. I didn't want to take nothing away from anybody. I hope I didn't. I went back and looked at it, and I didn't think I talked too much, but maybe I did. But yeah, I enjoyed it, though. I definitely did. I enjoyed it. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. We've been getting a lot of great feedback. I was over in Lady Nika's chat a little while ago, and there was some positive comments over there as well. So glad y'all enjoyed it. And I look forward to see, the direction that James goes with the Spill Your Guts. Because that's going to be a recurring segment on his channel, but it's not going to always be the same people. It's not like a panel, like a set panel, but definitely looking forward to see, the different directions that he goes in it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all, only those that understand segregation and racism can understand the level of that movie. American Son being a mixed child comes with a lot of issues that child doesn't understand. A lot of issues that child doesn't understand. A lot of issues. I think that last part you meant to say something else instead of child, but I get your point. It's definitely, and my best friend is married to a white man, and they have 4 children, and so they have 2 boys and 2 girls, and so there are legit concerns, and they live in a predominantly white county. Out in Maryland, their kids go to predominantly white schools. Matter of fact, when my best friend has gone up to the school when they were younger to pick them up, I know it's a cliche, but people thought she was the nanny. Now they know her, you know what I mean? Because she's an active parent, so they know her, you know what I'm saying? They know her around the school and everything. But when they were younger and she was, they were just enrolled and everything, yeah, she got mistaken for the nanny. So it's definitely a different dynamic. And I think, like James said, the writing was so phenomenal in that movie. Only good writing can spark this much conversation, this much debate. Adding the nuance of them being a mixed couple, it takes it to a different level when you start talking about what this young man was dealing with, taking it to them being affluent and putting him in the best schools and putting him in the best situations, it added another little spin to it. So it was a good movie. No, it's okay. Renee, I understood what you were trying to say, girl. It's all good. Child. Watching the impeachment procedure, child. Made a fool. Okay. Look, I had my students watching some of the impeachment. Well, I had it on while they were working on something. I normally, a lot of times when they're working independently, I will play music. But instead of playing music today, I played the impeachment hearing so we could just, and as things came up, sort of talk about different nuances and different things. So, and like I told them, I said, regardless of how this turns out, when the next set of history books are written to include the Trump administration, this will be a part of it, regardless of what comes of it, regardless of how this turns out. This inquiry will be a part of our next set of history books. You know what I'm saying? And so we looked at a little bit of it today. Oh, SNL is going to be, honey, I can't, look, I only turn on SNL at this point just to see the cold opening, because usually the cold opening deals with something that happened politically that week. I don't even look at half the rest of Saturday Night Live, depending on the host. Now, I think Eddie Murphy is supposed to host this season. Oh, I'm going to be, I might host a watch party for that one. And I hope I'm not disappointed, because I do think it'll be funny. And I'm curious as to he's going to be nostalgic and play a lot of his old characters or try to do some new stuff. I think he's smart enough to know that people want to see the old characters, but also strategic enough to know that he has to give us something new. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can't just do an hour and a half of, Buckwheat, James Brown, all his old characters. He's got to get Gumby. He's got to give us something new. My son is really fair-skinned, and I always got told I'm the best child. She deals with that. And she's dealt with it a lot. Because her oldest son, he doesn't even look like he's mixed. To me, he looks Latino. You know what I mean? He doesn't even look like he's mixed. He looks Latino to me. Puerto Rican. I always say he looked Puerto Rican. So that's a whole nother issue right there. Oh yeah, I love me some Eddie Murphy. And I think that, over the years, Eddie Murphy has gotten, he's obviously not the same as he was at 20 years old, trying to make it. Like, regardless of whether we want to be changed or not, we're changed. And I don't want to say he's Hollywood, because I don't want to come off I don't want it to come off like in a derogatory way, because I don't think of that in a bad way, but he's definitely in a different place than where he was when he was on Saturday Night Live. And what would be interesting, because again, Eddie Murphy, once again, it'll be that thin line between being politically correct and not giving a. Because how is Buckwheat gonna play? Can he do Buckwheat in this climate? Could he get away with doing Buckwheat in this climate? Now, I would love to see it, and I'm not that sensitive that I would be offended by it. But y'all know how folk are these days. Would he be able to get away with doing Buckwheat? That would be interesting. Gave up on watching impeachment because they really don't understand the effect this is taking on the nation. They don't care. They don't care. Yeah, they don't really care. Hey, Miss Mars. Yeah, I don't think I could be glued to the TV all day, every day and watch it. But I do tune in. I usually just watch a little bit on my, the last couple, this is the third day of the hearing. I've only watched during my lunch break or a little bit here or there. I can't saturate myself like I used to with politics. I just can't, because it was making me very, angry and stuff like that. I am a political junkie. Like, I could watch MSNBC, CNN, listen to political podcasts, I'm a political junkie. But this last probably might even be close to a year now, I've had to really step back, because it was really taking its toll on me, that I was constantly seeing this blatant violation, disrespect of our country, disrespect of our citizens, the blatant violations of the law, and the Republicans just not putting party before country. I couldn't. Hey, Betty White. I just put on C-SPAN and clean. Oh, no, it's not just you. I put stuff on like that all the time while I'm doing stuff. And like I said, I listen to a lot of podcasts when I'm in the car driving. So I like Pod Save America. I like MSNBC. And I listen to like Rachel Maddow. I listen to Joe, Morning Joe. There used to be, when I got rid of my Sirius, but when I had my Sirius XM radio, they have their own political channel, and I would flip back and forth and listen to that. I like Wolf Blitzer. So yeah, I listen to a lot of political shows, and like I said, podcasts as well. So needs to calm himself down and be more concerned about the sexual abuse scandal. Oh, well. Yeah, exactly, Miss Mars. It's just a lot. It's just too much. You schooled me, and I'm schooling everybody around me about impeachment, and I salute you and I thank you. Oh, no problem. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad that you could walk away with something. I'm glad that you could walk away with something. And I think that a lot of people hear the word impeachment and they just automatically think that the impeachment is the end all be all. And more people need to understand it's just not that simple. It sounds good, but it's just not that simple. I mean, you have to understand we are on our 46th president, and no president has ever been removed from office. We've had 3 presidents. Hold on, I don't want to speak too soon. 1, 2. 2 presidents impeached and 1 president quit. Yeah. 2 presidents impeached and 1 president quit. So you got to know it's not an easy thing to do if it's never happened. Out of 45 men, it's never happened. You know what I mean? Some good political podcasts, Miss Mars, you're talking about? I don't know if impeachment is only the beginning. Okay, Ms. Moss, I don't know if impeachment is only the beginning. I'll be honest with you. At this point, I'd rather, because unless there's a smoking gun, like for the average person, what we have should be enough. But I'm not convinced that anything short, I don't even think at this point a tape of Donald Trump's voice talking to the Ukraine president saying exactly what, like, I don't even know if that would be enough at this point. Hey, what's up, DJ Kool-Aid and Lisa? How y'all doing over there? I don't know if any of that would be enough at this point. I'm not convinced. So my thing is, if you're not going to actually remove him from office, I'd rather the Democrats focus on finding a front runner that can beat him. Like, I just hate to say it that way. It's not that I don't think he's committed offenses that he needs to be removed for. I believe he has, but I believe he's done that a long time ago. But I'm not convinced that there's anything. I don't think there's anything that would convince enough Republican senators to remove him from office. I'm just not convinced. I don't think there's anything that we can. Now, if you would ask me a year ago, a year and a half ago, I probably would have said something different. But at this point, so much stuff has been done and said and proven. I don't think there is anything. But that's just me. Mm-hmm. I think it was a slap in the face when he used the military's funds, but Veterans Day isn't a public holiday. Children still go to school. Okay, so, well, yeah. Depending on where you are, children still go to school. Depending on where you are. But it's not a national holiday like automatic, like 4th of July or something like that. Okay, Miss Mars, I'm going to go into my child, they do too much. Okay. I'm going to go into my podcast now. I'm going to tell you what I have in my podcast, my political podcast. Let me see here. Okay, so I have Morning Joe, Pod Save America. There's a podcast called Can He Do That? Child, I stopped listening to it because it was started by the Washington Post after Donald Trump was elected. And basically, the purpose of it was to look at stuff that he did and see if what he did was legal or not. Child, we passed that. So I don't even listen to that one anymore. So I don't even know if that one's been updated because I think the Washington Post might have been like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Fuck it. But that is one that I used to listen to a lot. Love It or Leave It, but it's spelled Lovettete. Now, Love It and the people who do Pod Save America, they worked in the Obama administration and they started their own podcast. So, and it's been very, very successful. They do live shows and everything. I want to catch them live. I haven't caught them live yet. I think the one time I was going to catch them live, the tickets were a little bit beyond what I was ready to pay. But if they came back around, I would go see it. Now, some of my podcasts aren't so political as they deal with history, like More Perfect. It's presented by Radiolab, and they deal with different like court cases and stuff like that go to the Supreme Court. But that does become political. A lot of that does become political. Revisionist history, which I enjoy. It takes different events and talks about the fact from fiction, so to speak. Things I missed in history class. I love that. Those podcasts are really short, but they take topics that you knew, but give you backstories or information that you wouldn't normally get in a history book. Like they weren't PC enough, I guess, for them to be. So I love that one. Teaching Hard History. Now, Teaching Hard History is a great podcast, but it's made by Teaching Tolerance. And basically it's about teaching how to teach students about slavery and the Civil War. So it's really, really good. And it gets into a lot of understanding the far-reaching connection of slavery that goes beyond they kidnapped us, we were beaten, treated bad. Like it goes really, really deep. But it also helps, figure out how the best way to teach it to students. I like it. That's one of my favorites. But yeah, those are like my favorite political podcasts. Oh, and This American Life. This American Life is pretty good as well. It's political. It's political as well. So yeah, that's what I listen to, y'all. That's politically. I know y'all know. I told you I listen to a lot of true crime. And I listen to a lot of pop culture type stuff too. So that's why I got rid of my Sirius XM. That's why because I don't listen to it anymore. I just listen to my podcast. I wasn't listening to it anymore, and that was just a bill I didn't need. And then they pissed me off, and so I said, you know what? I don't need this no more. Y'all can keep this little. I don't know what I was paying a month, $12, $14 a month. I don't even know. Let's see what else. Let me see what's going on in the chat, and then I guess we're gonna get to these hashtags, honey. Oh yeah, Miss Mars. Oh yeah, Trump is running the military with the stopgap funding. Things like housing and childcare have all impacted, but not funding necessary. Well, we might be looking at another daggone shutdown if they don't get it together. I knew that everyone was going to regret making him child. Oh, you like true crime? I love true crime. I haven't looked at it yet, Lockheed. I gotta look at your video on I didn't see a video on your. So you did a review on Harriet. Okay, I have to go and look at it. You said people told you was wrong. You were wrong for what? Having an opinion, or you were wrong? Are they saying that your facts are wrong, or are they saying you're wrong for having an opinion? Because last I checked, you had a right to that. Right. So a week or so before Christmas, now we're gonna be playing politics with people's Christmas again. And once again, we right back where we start. You know what? Oh no, not a review about Julia Roberts. Well, what you say about Julia Roberts that people told you was wrong about? Hey, Coco Dupree. Child. So let me jump into these hashtags. Let's see what we talking about today. See, I'm sorry to hear that, Miss. Yeah, for people, my nephew's in the military, and honey, I pray. I just pray. Y'all, I forgot my hashtags. Hold on, I'm looking them up. I know one of them was T.I. going on the Red Table Talk. And they were talking about that a little bit over at Lady Nika's chat. What do y'all think about that? What you think about T.I. going to the Red Table Talk, honey, to talk about I'm assuming to talk about his daughter. Okay, yeah, Ray J. I'll do Ray J next. I'm assuming to talk about the situation with his daughter. Now, I feel the same way that Lady Nika was saying. She said, why do you have to be public about it? And you clearly have embarrassed that young lady and caused issues because she stopped following you on social media. Then she shut her social media down altogether. Why do you feel the need to further embarrass yourself or exploit the situation by going on Red Table Talk and talking about it? Is your daughter going to go with you? Are y'all going to have a conversation with Jada together? Are y'all going to discuss it together? I have a problem with that. I just have a problem with him continuing to compound an error and compound something that was private. That was a private conversation. Yeah, he need to go on Red Table Talk and ask his daughter to forgive him. That's what he needs to do. Child, my dad, let me tell you what my dad wouldn't have done. My dad wouldn't have been within, hey, Reese's Pieces, my dad wouldn't have been within 500,000 feet of my gynecologist's office. I can promise you that. If my mama couldn't take me, my dad would have probably paid for a cab. That's before Uber and Lyft. My dad probably would have paid for a cab for me to go to the doctor. I mean, he would not know. Nope. My daddy didn't even like going into the store when we had to go shopping. And I don't even mean we were buying intimate things. I mean, he sat in the mall and was like, just come and get me when it's time to go to the register. He didn't care about no. See, Reese's Pieces, see, I'm not too sure. I don't know because Jada, I don't never know where Jada gonna come from with stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like she has an issue with it, but then you never know where Jada coming from. Jada sometimes be hitting me with a left hook when I thought she was gonna hit an uppercut, and I be thinking, what? You know what I'm saying? Child, we're gonna get to this Julia Roberts thing. We're gonna get to it. Oh wow, Lockhead, he ain't want y'all in the kitchen if y'all was on y'all menstrual. I never heard that one before. That's crazy. Hey Evelyn, how you doing? Yeah, Jada be coming on some other stuff sometimes. And and it's not a disrespectful way. Like, I don't have no beef with Jada. I like Jada. But I'm just saying, sometimes when I think she's gonna have a certain opinion, she flips and give me something different. You know what I'm saying? You know what? At one point in time when the Red Table Talk first came out, they were so good, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna review this for my channel," because they were doing some really great topics. But then she started coming out with them so fast. I said, I can't keep up with this. She doing an episode every other day. It seemed like I couldn't keep up with it at first, and then she might go a week without doing one, but then she'd do two back to back. I'm like, I can't keep up with this. Jada, you're doing too much. And they're good shows. So I just watch them for my own personal entertainment. I can't keep up with that child. She doing too much. She should feel some type of way. And I think she will. I'm just saying, I gotta wait and see. Because sometimes I think she's gonna have a certain opinion about something, and I don't get what I think I'm gonna get. What's up? Simone. Hey, Tracy Wilson. Thank you. Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that. Oh, that makes me feel good. Simone come stomping in the room, honey. She done come stomping in the room. She need to take out them cheek implants. Why she just can't have good bone structure? Do you see her mother? Her mother got the same cheeks, Simone. They got that good bone structure. That's how they face made. Simone. And y'all mean. Y'all are mean. But yeah, I'm gonna wait and see. That's definitely one I want to catch up. What's up, Queen Star My World? What's up? That's definitely one I want to catch though. I want to see what they talking about. No, we about to jump into Ray J right now. But yeah, that's definitely what I want to talk about. Jada's doing a wonderful job. She's trying to change the negative mindset. A lot of people are negative about themselves, and they are depressed, and they are looking for love in all the wrong places. Well, amen to that. Hey, Abby. Hey, boo. Well, you ain't lying about that. You are not lying about that. You didn't get the notification. I thought you were just working. I thought you were caught up with something at work, because I know you be popping up in here. You be popping up in here, honey. I don't watch because those topics be too grown for Willow. Oh, you said sis, those are implants. Okay, well. Okay. Okay. I get it. Okay. Recap what's up. Oh, we were just talking about T.I. going on the Red Table Talk to talk to Jada Pinkett about the whole situation with him going to the gynecology with his daughter and getting her hymen checked, which is so stupid. Anybody that knows anything knows that there are a million different ways that a woman's hymen can be popped. It doesn't have anything to do with intercourse. So that's stupid that you are checking her hymen. But you even going to, and again, going to the doctor and having open conversations with your daughter because you want your daughter to feel comfortable talking to you is one thing, but doing it as a way to check her to make sure she's not having sex and she's still a virgin when you cool with your sons out here laying with, because here's the thing, your sons out here having sex, but they sleeping with somebody's daughter. So it's cool for them to take somebody's daughter virginity, but you don't want no man coming to take your daughter's virginity. Really? That's what we doing now? Child. Control and sex don't go hand in hand. I'm not a troll. I know your alter ego, girl. Thank you. Thank you for the love twice. I appreciate it. They always do that double standard with the boys. It's always a double standard with the boys. Exactly, Coco Dupree. She's 18 years old. And if she comes home and says, I've been getting it in for the last 3 years, what you gonna do about it? You gonna disown her? I mean, what are you gonna do? If she does come home and say, yeah, Dad, despite all your best efforts, I've been getting it in. What you gonna do? Right, she is 18 years old. Thank you. Yes, we are growing. We're up to 3,200 subscribers, you guys. Yes. Thank you. Right. Talk to all of your children about safe sex. Talk to all of your children about protecting themselves. Now, at the end of the day, I know we don't want our children out here having sex. But the reality is, that 8 out of 10 of them are. You might have a few that's going to wait and a few that don't want to do it, and that's cool. But the reality is, that they're going to be tempted to have sex. So why not have the better conversation, which is talking to her about being healthy, being safe, not making, bad decisions, identifying, dudes that ain't about nothing. Like, help her navigate that. Right. I mean, child. He better not try to beat her, but I don't know. Right. I mean, that situation might pull her, because if she is still a virgin, which I have no reason to think she's not, that might make her say, you know what, just to get this all off my back, I'm gonna just go on and get it in with somebody so that this ain't even an issue anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. You might be pushing her totally in the opposite direction. The women around her have failed her. My thing is, because Tiny is not her mother. So her mother's cool with this? Because we know Tiny ain't got a good sense when it comes to T.I. We know that. But her mama good with this? Like, okay, thanks for coming through. Lockhead, aka Kamisha. Thanks for coming through, babe. Right. Just educate your children and help them. You got to raise them up and hope they make the best decisions. At the end of the day, they're going to make the decisions that they're going to make. But you checking her height, that's just stupid. They clearly make bad decisions together. Exactly. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, baby girl's mother. Like, where is she? And I get it that, she probably getting a little piece of, but at this point, she ain't getting no child support no more. That child is 18, maybe till she's 21. I know some places now you get it till they 21, or if they're in college. But I mean, at this point, it's going to be what it's going to be. Yeah, I mean, and again, my thing is he going to do the same thing? Because I'm sure he didn't do that with the oldest one. I shouldn't say I'm sure. I don't believe he did, because he would have said it. I believe if he did it with the oldest, with Tiny's oldest daughter, I believe he would have said it. So you doing it with her. You're going to do it with that baby one with Eris? That's what you're going to do? Anyway, so we'll see. I'll come back out, because I'm gonna look at this Red Table Talk. I gotta go check and see when it's supposed to come on, because we'll see. Oh, so and so gonna be on the Red Table Talk, and then like the next day it airs. So they, Jada don't be playing around. She get on that private jet, honey. She be flying around getting them shows done. Okay. You know what, Reese's Pieces, I hope not too. That's what I'd be afraid of, that he gonna say even more embarrassing information. He gonna get on there and he gonna tell even more they daggone business. And that's probably what's gonna happen. Katana, how you doing, baby? That's probably what's gonna happen. The one that he not paying attention to is gonna be the one that's gonna pop up in there with 3-4 kids by 3-4 different women. That's what's gonna happen. He gonna be using a walker when that baby, a teenager, child. Okay. So Ray J. Now, I don't know if y'all paid attention to the Soul Train Awards. We talked about the Soul Train Awards. The one thing I forgot to put in my review, I was mad because I wrote it in my notes and I forgot to say it in my review. Did y'all see how them folks was doing the electric slide at the end of them Soul Train Awards? Black folk will do the electric slide anywhere, won't they? They will do the electric slide anywhere to any song. They don't care. They don't care. Anyway. But if you saw the Soul Train Music Awards, you know that Ray J and Princess and Melody, they did the red carpet. Now, Ray J posted on his Instagram yesterday or the day before yesterday. I just saw it yesterday, so it might have been earlier. He wanted to thank, Soul Train Awards, and he wanted to thank these people for letting them host the red carpet. Him and his family had a great time, right? And y'all know Princess don't care. Y'all know Pinky don't care. she came up under his comments and was like, it's funny how you preaching about family now when you left me, your 8-month pregnant wife and daughter stranded in Las Vegas and then blocked me on social media. Then she came back today and showed where she is blocked from his Instagram. Well, the first thing I thought of was, are they filming for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood the next season? Like, are we filming for the next season already? Because this season almost over. I don't even know if they've done the reunion yet. Have they filmed the reunion for Hip Hop for Hollywood yet? I think they have. I'm trying to remember because I just don't care enough to know. I think they've already filmed the reunion. But that was the first thing I thought of. That's exactly Captivating Christian. That was the first thing I thought of was, oh, we just trying to get another storyline. Because even Ray J, as simple as Ray J can be, I don't see him leaving her being pregnant and the baby unless they just had a knockdown, drag out, he was worried about going to jail kind of fight. You know what I mean? I can't see him leaving them stranded in Las Vegas like that. But that was the first thing I thought about was it was just it's for storyline. It's for storyline. Simone said her family will do the cha-cha slide anyway. Child. Yeah, it just didn't sound right to me. And I haven't seen a response from Ray J yet. That doesn't mean he hasn't put one up. I just haven't seen it. But I don't know, y'all. And it's sad that that's the world we live in now, that when certain things happen, you got to question the validity of them because of these people's association with, reality TV that we know is not reality. And you got to question that, Someone made a comment on his Instagram page and he responded to that comment. What did he say? What was the response, Evelyn? Because I didn't see it. Yeah, because I saw it yesterday, and I just, like I said, it just didn't ring true to me. It just didn't ring true. That he would have now if they were still just dating, or even when they were newlyweds and before they had the baby and stuff, I could see it. If she wasn't pregnant, maybe, but I don't see him leaving them stranded in Vegas like that. I just don't. But again, you never know. When people get mad, maybe he thought it's best for me to leave rather than stay here and something happened. I don't know. But I don't see him leaving the city. Like, I could see him leaving the hotel room. I could see that. But I don't see him leaving them stranded in a totally different state and she 8 months pregnant. Like, that's a lot. Someone was just saying, hey, what's good? And he said much love, but wasn't responding to any of the comments people made about the situation. Okay, yeah. He ain't going to respond. Maybe they're going to go on the Red Table Talk. I don't understand having a problem with a person you're so close to and addressing it on social media. Katana, that's the world we live in now. People go to social media. People will go to social media before they'll pick up the phone and call you. I mean, look at here on YouTube. They do it on YouTube. People will go on YouTube with somebody that they have and that's what you hear people say all the time. You had my phone number. If you had a problem, why didn't you call me? But people will do that. It's like everything is on YouTube. It's all about clicks and views. On Instagram, it's all about followers and likes. Well, Instagram done got rid of them likes now. But, it's like if I have a personal, and I've said this before, not on here, but me and James have talked about this before. And I told James we were talking about a totally different situation, nothing to do with James or whatever. But I told him, I said, there is nothing that anybody out here on these YouTube streets can tell me about James Caldwell. Why? Because I have James Caldwell's phone number and I will pick up the phone and I will call him and I will say, hey, X, Y, and Z. I'm not going by what somebody else said. You know what I mean? I have Ebony's phone number. If something goes down, I'm going to pick up the phone and I'm going to call Ebony and I'm going to say, hey, X, Y, Z. I have El Teddy's phone number. There's nothing they can make all the videos they want. There's nothing anybody can put in a video that El Teddy said about me or El Teddy said that they can't do it. Not to say that it didn't happen, but to say I'm going to call those people because I have their phone number and we have a relationship outside of this box right here that I'm going to talk to them about. I got Captivating Christian's number now. He's he has a channel. If y'all not already subscribed to Captivating Christian, y'all go ahead and give him that good old sub. Y'all going to give him that sub, y'all. And Ebby, y'all know we trying to get Ebby to her 1,000. We're trying to get Captivating Christian to his 1,000 too. Y'all know what we trying to do over here. So since I'm speaking on them, y'all go ahead and hit them with that sub. Y'all going to hit them with that sub, okay? And check them out over on their channels. But yeah, I mean, now if it's somebody like a Wiley, who I don't know, don't want to know, don't care to know, don't know how to get in contact with, don't want to get in contact with. If I had something to say to him, yeah, I'll make a video. You know what I mean? Because that's a different situation. It's a different relationship. What's up, little baby? I understand, girl. You down to the workhouse. You down to the work. I get it, girl. Down to the workhouse. I try. Queen Star My World. I try. I try to act like an adult. I try, baby. You know, but that's the thing. Like, so when you are married to someone, dating someone, friends with someone, I don't understand why y'all can't deal with, well, I do understand why. But that's the world we live in now, where we feel like we have to let everybody into our world and let everybody into our situations, our issues, good, bad, or indifferent. And I just, child. Right. My ex-husband loved the sideways post. Oh, don't do no subliminal posts. I can't stand no subliminal posts. You know what? I have friends that do that on Facebook. And you know, I used to try to figure that stuff out. I don't even care no more. I'd be like, if y'all don't stop putting y'all business up here, because at the end of the day, one, we don't even care anymore, because we know, like, I have two friends specifically. They ain't never gonna break up. So y'all can subliminally post until the cows come home. Neither one of y'all is leaving the other. So what you doing is wasting my time. I could have scrolled and read something else, because neither one of y'all are going anywhere. You have proven it, because y'all been subliminally posting each other for years, and ain't neither one of y'all going nowhere. They'll send a subliminal post on Monday, and on Wednesday be talking about date night. What? Weren't y'all just cussing each other out Monday? And on Wednesday, it was date night. Okay. On Friday, she'll be posting flowers. Look at what my hubby got me. He's the best husband in the world. I love him so much. Blah, 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 blah. And then on Sunday, they be cussing each other out again. I can't keep up with them. What's up, Tasmania Garcia? How you doing, babe? I can't keep up with that. Right. Abby said, and if I go to Facebook, I'm tagging you so you know I'm talking about you. Okay. Like, I don't have the energy for it. And again, a lot of that does come with age. You know, I did stuff when I was younger that I wouldn't do now. But child, I don't have the energy for it. I can't stand that. I would watch a couple make up to break up all the time on Facebook. That told me to keep my relationship offline. They're married now. Child, yes. What up, Face? What up? How you doing? It's funny because some of the people I was just talking about, you know. I was talking about people on Facebook who throw subliminal messages at each other. And 1 minute they fighting and they hate each other. The next minute they posting about date night and they, you know, this the best hubby in the world. He sent me flowers at work. And she the best wife in the world. She bought me a seat cushion for my car. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But they be throwing subliminals on Facebook Monday through Thursday. But then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, child, I ain't got time to keep up with it. Right. I know them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We know we know these people. Okay. We know some of these people on Facebook. Sometimes I do too, Evelyn. Sometimes I wish we could post like memes and stuff like that too. I thought about that the other day. I was in somebody's chat and I wish I could post. Yeah, I wish so too sometimes. Right. I don't do passive aggressive very well. I used to when I was younger, but I don't do passive aggressive very well. I just don't have the energy for it. That takes a lot of energy. Absolutely. Ignoring them. Yeah, you got to ignore. Ignoring them pisses them off more than giving them the attention that they're craving. Because you know they're trying to get your attention. So ignoring them, child. Exactly. So the Grammys. Lizzo is leading the Grammy nominations, I think, with how many did she get? Hold on, y'all. I don't want to get it wrong. Lizzo is leading the Grammy nominations with hold on. Lizzo. Here it is right here. Nope, that's not it right there. Who is Lizzo? Oh, here it is right here. 8. She's leading the Grammy nominations with 8 nominations. So we definitely are probably going to get a performance from Lizzo at the Grammys, and I'm here for it because y'all know I love me some Lizzo. Nipsey Hussle got 3 Grammy nods. Let me see. We have excuse me, y'all. We have trying to get some of these other. Okay, so some of the other categories. Best rap song. We got people on here that I don't know. Best rap album. More people that I don't know. Best rap. Why all these were rap? Why I can't get the R&B categories? I guess I should just went to the website. I'm on here looking at the Shade Room. I should have known better that the Shade Room was going to tell me what I needed to know. But I saw that, Nipsey Hussle got 3. And like I said, Lizzo is leading the pack. Oh. Oh, Lord. I can't. Oh. I'm sorry. Something else got my attention, honey. I love me some Lizzo. You hear me? I love me some Lizzo. Who got snubbed? You know what? I don't know because it depends on. When it comes to stuff like awards, I don't even hold my breath anymore on who should get nominated and who shouldn't get nominated because you're going to always feel like somebody got snubbed. Let's look. Hold on. You're going to always feel like somebody got snubbed. Because first of all, half these people, I don't know these people no more. So I feel old anyway because I don't know these people. All right, here we go. I just went to the Grammy website. So let's see what we're talking about here. Wait a minute, that's the wrong one. They giving, that's the wrong list. All right. Here it is right here. Lord have mercy. All right, here we go. Sheesh, my goodness gracious. Y'all, why did the internet make things so complicated? Damn it. All right, here you go. The biggest snubs. So I guess if we want to talk about the snubs, let's talk about the snubs then. Hold on, let's see. The biggest snubs of the Grammy nomination. Lil Nas X didn't get a nomination, they said. But he won a wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. Let me read this right. First time nominees. Oh no, Lil Nas did get a nomination. I'm sorry. Oh, Taylor Swift didn't get a nomination. Hey, Diamond, how you doing? Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, it says that Taylor Swift didn't get a nomination. Alicia Keys is gonna be the host again. Sure. Oh no, she did get 3 The way this article is written, y'all, hold on. Okay. She did get nominated. They just, the way it's written, okay. Okay, here the snubs. Okay, here the snubs. Now, the thing about Lizzo is that her Truth Hurts album is actually 2 years old. And so they were saying that a lot of people were like, that album is already 2 years old, but they didn't care. They nominated anyway, honey. They said Lizzo, Billie Eilish, and Lil Nas X are combined for 20 nominations. Okay, so I was wrong about Lil Nas X. But Bruce Springsteen, was not nominated. I didn't even know he came out with an album. It was his first original album since 2012, and it didn't get a nomination. Interesting. I didn't even know he had an album out. I like Bruce Springsteen, but I didn't even know he had an album, honey. Tanya Tucker had a comeback album, and she got nominated. Okay. Yeah, it'll be. I don't really do the Grammys like I used to. I'll tape it and I just watch the performances. I can't really get into it like I used to because I don't even know who half these people are. You know what, JJ? I asked myself that question. Would he have gotten nominated if he were still alive? And I think the answer is no. That crossover, oh yeah, captivating. Crossovers will do it. They'll get him there. They'll get you there. Artists are releasing 5 singles and 20 remixes before the album come out. That's why you can't keep track. Yeah, and that's true too. With so much with, Spotify and people doing independent stuff and all of that, you can't keep up with. Like before, it was a very strict, within from this time period to this time period. But now the stuff just hangs around for so long because Truth Hurts has been out for a minute. Yeah, I was wrong, y'all. Taylor Swift did get nominated, but not what she's normally used to. She only got 3 nominations. Normally they call the Taylor Swift name every damn 5 minutes. I was not impressed with with Alicia Keys hosting last year. I wasn't that impressed with it. I love me some Bruce Springsteen. I didn't know he had a new album out. I'm gonna have to go listen to it now. I love me some Bruce Springsteen. You know what? Not he had gone to the upper room. Wrong. Y'all. Abby. Abby, that's wrong. That's wrong, Abby. But yeah, and that's really the main reason why I threw that up there because I saw the Grammy nods, and it's no disrespect to Nipsey Hussle, no disrespect at all. But I'm just wondering if he had not passed away, would he have been nominated for 3 Grammys? And I don't think he would have been. That's just my opinion. And we love to give people their flowers after they ain't here to receive them. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know, and I said this when it first happened. I didn't know Nipsey Hussle. Like, I knew the name. You understand what I'm saying? I knew the name, but I didn't know anything about him. I did not know he had done all of that stuff in his community and all that. I knew him and Lauren London were together, and then they broke up. I didn't even know they had gotten back together because the last I heard they had broken up. That let you know how much I was paying attention. I didn't know they had gotten back together. So I didn't know anything about him until he was killed. I learned a lot more about him after he was killed. So Yeah, oh yeah, everybody was on that bandwagon. I mean, people, I said, now, come on. All y'all did not know nothing about that boy. Y'all was just like me. Y'all didn't know nothing about that boy. Y'all ain't know nothing about that boy. So, all right, I'm about to get off here in about 5 minutes. I said I was going to do me a good hour. So I'm going to get off here in about 5 minutes. I got, get ready. I have some shows I got to get out tonight. We have, Sisters, which, I mean, oh, I didn't even talk about the Julia Roberts. You're right. Let's do that. Let's touch on this Julia Roberts. Let's touch on Julia Roberts. Oh, thank you, Tasmania Garcia. It was good to see you, babe. Right. The upper room. Ain't nobody fooling with Abby. Ain't nobody fooling with Abby in the upper room. So, y'all, I'm just gonna be honest and tell y'all this. I think that the headline of that article is so damn ludicrous. You mean to tell me that there was a Hollywood exec who formed their mouth to utter the sentence, Julia Roberts would make a great Harriet Tubman? And see, that's where I'm going with this, Abby. That's where I'm going with this. Yes, I'm trying to end on time, Face. You be quiet. I don't know how much I believe that story. I really don't. I don't know how much I believe that story. Because even as simple-minded as Hollywood can be, I cannot believe that in this day and age, Captivate Christian said, it's been so long, who will remember was the rest of that sentence. Right. Like, I'm just sitting here thinking, who in this day and age really thought that was a good idea? And now I could see if they said Halle Berry would make a great Harriet Tubman. I could see if they said Beyonce would be great as Harriet Tubman. I could see if they said, let me think of another good one. Lauren London would be a great Harriet Tubman, but a total white woman? I honestly cannot wrap my brain around that was a real conversation. I really can't. I can't fix. Y'all see, I'm stuttering. I can't even get it out. I cannot believe that was a real conversation. And if it was, it's a shame that this is where we still are in Hollywood. I mean, exactly, Abby, they are. All three of those are just as ridiculous. Hey, Ariel, but at least they black. At least they black. Julia Roberts. And then what would have happened when Julia Roberts put on that blackface? Y'all thought that was going to work. Y'all thought that Julia Roberts in makeup was going to work. That's what y'all thought was going to happen. That's how y'all thought this was going to go down. That's what. Y'all didn't think that through, did y'all? Because ain't nobody getting away with blackface these days. I don't care how innocent it is. Nobody is getting away with blackface. Child. That's a lot of bump up ticket sales for the movie. Yeah, I can't. Al Pacino to play Sammy Davis Jr. Right. CGI it's not even that. It's not that advanced. It is not that advanced. Viola Davis. Yeah, beyond disrespectful. Yeah, face, but even with her being hot, Harriet Tubman. Right. You know what, Captivating Christian? I thought about the Nina Simone debacle. I thought about the Nina. That's why I was trying to think of actresses who were light skinned, black women. That's what I was thinking about. That's exactly what I was thinking about. I would accept Meryl Streep before Julia Roberts. I think I would accept Meryl Streep before Julia Roberts too. Child. Yeah, the Nina Simone movie came out. I don't think nobody saw it, but it came out. It was released. I haven't seen it. I don't know who saw it. I never saw it. The black mama from Fresh Prince. Okay. Yeah, honey. So I don't know how much I believe that, y'all. I need a little more information. Because I don't know how much I believe that. It just seems like a lot. It's just a lot. No one saw it because it was You know what, Abby? Abby, you are on a roll tonight, girl. You are on a roll, child. Julia got a black son? What, that she adopted? Julia Roberts got a black son? I didn't know she adopted a little black boy. I know she has her own kids with her husband, but I didn't know she what's up, Lady T? I didn't know she adopted no little black boy. I know Sandra, y'all know who I'm talking about. The girl from y'all know who I'm talking about. I can see her face. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The one that was from Speed. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Hey, BB Nice. I ain't seen you in a while, babe. How you doing, girl? Yeah, that's it. Sandra Bullock. Thank you, Thundercat. Yeah, Sandra Bullock. Now, I know she adopted herself a little black boy. But I did not know that Julia Roberts went out and got her one. And I hate to say it like that, but... Hey, Constance. How you doing? Welcome. I don't think... That's what we saying, Lady T. I don't think that's true. I really don't. I don't think it's true. I think it's something they threw out there just to create conversation, because I just can't imagine anybody was that tone deaf that they thought that was a good idea. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't give Hollywood a lot of credit. There's some idiots in Hollywood, but that one, whew. I mean, now I can see if they wanted her to play the slave, the character, the Harriet's owner, the woman that was, the owner. I could see her playing that character. I could even see her playing one of the abolitionists. You know what I'm saying? You know how they always got to have the great white savior. I could see her playing one of them abolitionists that helped, Harriet along the way. But to play Harriet, that just don't even make sense. That's what I thought, Simone. I thought it was Sandra Bullock that adopted that little black boy. Because I know Julia Roberts has kids, but she has kids with her husband. I think they have 4, because I know she has a set of twins, and she had at least one other one. So they either have 3 or 4 kids. I'm not sure. You know what, Face? I'm mad you said they was on sale at Target. Just stop it. You just stop it. I never did a review of Harriet because we were going to do a panel on it. But I don't think we're going to do the panel at this time. So honestly, yeah, I wasn't crazy about it. It didn't really do nothing for me. What I'm going to say about Harriet is, if you don't know a lot about the story of Harriet Tubman, go for it. You know what I'm saying? If you wanted something deep and you really wanted to learn more than what you've already learned in the history books, or something to scrape below the surface and give you something a little deep, it didn't do it for me. It was very dramatic. Okay. They wrote her out to be this very dramatic. It was just dramatic. It was just too much for me, because I just kept getting mad, because I was like, why are we sitting here having a whole soliloquy when you supposed to be running? Like, why? What are we doing right now? The man is coming to get you. You saw your vision. God showed you that the man was coming, but you had time to stop, have a conversation with your husband, go by the slave cabins, pack you a bag, go to, put a heart in the dirt, go to your father's house, say goodbye to him. He packed you another bag, go to the pastor's church so he could give you directions to get to the north, and then you left and ain't nobody catch you. Nobody caught you. I mean, let's be clear. There couldn't have been too many places that they would have thought you would have went to. You mean to tell me that your father's house wasn't the first place they went? That wasn't the first. They on horses. You walking. But you made all them stops before you started heading north, and they still didn't catch you? I mean, they caught you, but you jumped off the bridge. They thought you was dead. Anyway, but I'm saying, you still got away? Child. It was just dramatic. It was stuff like that. It was just dramatic. Okay. Right, her daddy done packed a bag. You know what I'm saying? Scarlett Johansson, what she do? I didn't even know Scarlett Johansson had a black baby. What she do to the baby, Simone? You thought it was garbage, it's money you can't get back. Well, I done wasted money on worse, so I mean, she running with all those bags, child. They originally planned it to be an action flick. Okay, well. Right, she stopped at the Wawa. She got a sub. She had a drink down to the bar. Like, it was just too much. And then, like, she had to keep, it's like she had to keep praying, but she had to go to the tree and kneel in front of the tree and pray. And I was like, God don't talk to her nowhere else. God only talked to her when she at the tree. But the tree is in Maryland. So how she know when she said God was talking to her in Philadelphia? What tree was you in front of when you were in Philadelphia? Because you said God was talking to you at the tree. Like, wait, you know what I'm saying? It was just a whole lot of just extra stuff. They all got black babies. But I didn't know about Scarlett Johansson. What she do? What's up, Jonathan? How you doing, babe? And that's what it was, Abby. In modern science, they probably would write it off as hallucinations, but they worked for her. That has been documented, that she would get these, that she was that she was clairvoyant, and that did help her in navigating the Underground Railroad. In the movie, they said that her husband wanted to come with her, but she didn't let him because she didn't want to put his freedom in jeopardy. But then there's other versions of the story that said he didn't want to come with her. So it's different, and again, I'm okay with Hollywood taking creative license because that's what Hollywood does. They have to make it an interesting movie. So I'm not as pissed off when people say, oh, they made up characters. They always make up characters. In any historical movie, there are fictional characters. Like, they make up characters. That's what they do, But, I mean, even Malcolm X said that Shorty isn't one person. Shorty was a combination of people he ran the streets with. So even in the book, Shorty being one person really wasn't one person. So, I mean, they do this. Like, that's what they do. I'm not pissed off about that so much as I just felt like they just did way too much with the whole, and I don't think they gave us enough of what I didn't already know. For me, I didn't learn anything. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get and yeah, I know I like history and I know I'm into it, but give me something I don't already know. And I just don't think they gave me anything I didn't already know. Oh, yeah. Her Essence cover is everything. Regina King is, I love her. In the movie, he wanted to leave, but in the book, I mean, not in the book. In the movie, he wanted to leave, but I'd always read that when she initially ran, It was, she had to run, and then when she came back to get him, he was remarried. But I never read that he wanted to come and she wouldn't let him come. I never. Now maybe I just read the wrong shit. I don't know. Oh, you talking about when? Oh yeah, you talk. Okay, that's what you talk. Child, look, don't get me started. Don't. I'm not gonna speak on that. I'm not. Nope. I'm not talking about that. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Yeah. So for me, it's a no, dog. For me, it's a no, dog. I can't do it. It was something else. It was another example I was going to give y'all in the book about how I just was like, this is just too much. It's too extra for me. But now, of course, my brain went blank and I can't think of what the example I was going to use. But, it was just too damn dramatic. Like the whole thing was just too dramatic, Trying to think of another example. I can't think of one, but yeah, it's just two examples. Yeah, for me, dog. For me, it's no, dog. Yeah, in my Randy voice, for me, it's a no, dog. I haven't been watching it. I've heard great things about it, but I have not been watching Watchmen. It's getting better every episode. I heard great things about it. I just hadn't watched it. Yeah, so I was trying. It was something else in the movie, and I can't think of it now. It was another example in the movie where I was just like sitting there, like, what? And then I was in the movie theater. I went to go see it with Mink. And if y'all know, if you watch the podcast or listen to the podcast, y'all know who Mink is. And we were both in the theater, just like, what? Like we were looking at each other, like, what? Like they're just gonna sit there and have this long. This what we doing now? We're just gonna sit here and have this long soliloquy. The part at the end where she, ran into the her owner, the son of the son of her owner, and she was gonna kill him, but she didn't kill him. Talking about God just showed me that you're gonna be down on the front lines of a great war. Da 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 da. Okay, so he died during the Civil War. Okay. Hell no, Simone. Thank you. It's time for me to get my nails done over, but thank you. Right, and then rides off on his horse. Child, I was so done. I was sitting there like, are we serious right now? And then, what I really hate that they did? What I really hate that they did was that they gave us that little addendum at the end showing that one little thing that she did in the Civil War, almost like it was an afterthought, almost like they made the movie and was like, oh shit, we forgot that she was a spy during the Civil War. I would have been more interested in seeing that part of her life. Because let's be real, don't we know the story of Harriet Tubman? If you weren't going to give us any new information, I would have rather seen her life from 1860 to when she died. Show me what she did during the Civil War, because she was a spy. She was a nurse. She did all kinds of stuff in the Civil War. She was on a first name basis with the presidents. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was a woman who was very much into more than just the Underground Railroad. And after slavery was over, she did a plethora of things that I don't think most people know that part of her life. And I would have loved to. Now, if you're going to give me a movie, tell me what I don't know. To me, what y'all showed me was self-indulging because it was what we already knew. You didn't give me anything new. So if you had picked up from the beginning of the Fugitive Slave Act, which is where the movie ended, was at the Fugitive Slave Act, which the Fugitive Slave Act sort of catapulted us into the Civil War. Pick up with the Fugitive Slave Act. Show us, how did she become a spy? Who asked her to work for the Union? What types of things did she do? Show me her getting into a tricky situation behind enemy lines. And then maybe I'm going to let you get away with God giving her the vision on how to get out of that tricky situation. Y'all know what I'm saying? If you was going to give it to me, give me something that I didn't already know, because a lot of people don't know that part of her story. They know the stuff that they showed us, and then they just threw in that Civil War piece like it was an afterthought. And I was like, no, that was big. She made some major moves during the Civil War. Now, I'm not saying that the Civil War was won on her back, but she made some serious moves during the Civil War. You know what I mean? That I would have been cool with that. And then what did she do after the Civil War was over? What was her life like after that? She got remarried. She had children. Like, there's so much more that we didn't see. I just feel like they missed an opportunity. Right. The last 10 minutes was more interesting than the whole damn movie. Ebony. And on that note, we getting off of here. I'm mad at you. And she still couldn't read. Absolutely cultivating Christian. Absolutely. Yeah, they just said the sister died. We don't know. Like, did they kill that woman? Did she die from something that could have been avoided? You know what I mean? You're right. We just didn't get that information. I'm mad at the sequel, Harriet the Spy. Stupid. You stupid, Abby. You have to understand, the people that made the movie for doing already know these things. Many of them barely know anything. Well, then ain't that their damn job? What's up, Big Daddy T in the house? She opened a senior home. Yep, Hey, Danny. Yep. I agree. I think we need a sequel to American Son. I would like to see what I said last night, the Jamal's version, like what happened through Jamal's eyes. And I would like to follow Jamal from the minute him and his mother got into that fight and he got in that car with that damn bumper sticker and drove off. I would like to follow him from that point to the point where he was killed. And then I would like a part 3. I want to see the inquiry, because you know his parents going to sue the city of Miami. I would like to see the inquiry into what really happened that night, because I'm telling you, that version that we got in that movie, that was the whitewash version. It was more to that story in my mind. Ariel, we all over the place. We get ready to get off of here, because I said I was getting off at an hour. It's already 17 after. And Face, you be quiet. Don't you say nothing. Yeah, we probably won't be getting anything else, but I would love to see all of that. I wish I had Kerry Washington's phone number, girl. I call her and be like, girl, I got an idea. You're excited about Queen and Slim? You let me know how it was. Let me know how it was, Constance. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm going to get up off of here, y'all, so I can get some other stuff done tonight. I got some phone calls to make. My phone been blowing up. Yeah, I think it is coming out this weekend. Let me tell you something. I like Lena Waithe and I support Lena Waithe. I don't know if I want to see this movie. Only because I just don't think I'm interested in the storyline. But what I will do is buy a ticket, because I want to support it. I'll buy a ticket. I just don't know if I'm going to go see it. I'll do that. I'll buy tickets for Black movies, even if I'm not going to go see the movie, just to support the movie. You know what I'm saying? So did Carrie act with her mouth? Oh, when she does her little lip stuff. Do a giveaway of what? For tickets to the movie? I'm still trying to get these books signed that I'm giving away for the I got the books. I got to catch up with Janai to get her to sign the books so I can send to the people that participated when we did the book chat. I didn't forget. I've just been trying to, and it's not her. It's not all on her. It's on me too. But we're gonna get it together for the movie tickets. I think think about it. I might. I'll think about it. Why not? I might. What? What? Her life after the Underground Railroad? You said if I could sit through Harriet Tubman, Super Soldier. I went to see Harriet for Lady Nika. Okay, Simone, you let Lady Nika know that I went to see Harriet for her because she wanted to do the discussion, and I was honored that she asked me to participate. I wasn't gonna see that movie. I went to go see it for her. Dang, Simone, you don't like nobody. Who do you like, Simone? How you don't like Lena Waithe either? Who do you like? I need to know who you like. Okay, thank you, Lady T. She approached the union with the plan. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I knew she was a spy, and I knew more younger than what I do now. When I was younger, I knew more because I'd done more reading up on it. You know, I'm old now. I be forgetting shit. But hey, Cynthia, how you doing? You know what? I never looked at the shot because I don't have Showtime. I got to catch it on my Fire Stick. Somebody told me it's on the Fire Stick, so I got to catch it on the Fire Stick. But I always wanted to watch the shot. I never did because I didn't have Showtime. And I don't have no reason to get Showtime. I heard it's good. I've heard great things about the shot. I haven't heard anything bad about the shot. So, but I think y'all know how far I'm behind on all my shows. I know I can't. El Teddy, El Teddy's working late this week. He's working late this week. He's not getting off work until 6. And he's in Texas, so he's an hour behind us. So 6:00 his time is 7:00. Well, on the East Coast time. So he's probably just getting himself home and getting himself together and all that good stuff. So yeah, he's been working this week, honey. He might be in the bushes, but he usually will speak if he is. I ain't heard from him this afternoon. So. All right, y'all. I'm going to get off of here, though. But thanks for coming through. Thanks for joining me. As always, it's a good conversation. Oh, no. El Teddy's not in the classroom anymore. So he don't have parent-teacher conferences, honey. He does trainings. He does professional development and trainings. So he ain't got no parent-teacher conferences, honey. But he's been working late this week. I think he's got classes that are running late. And that's why he's been working late this week. So. Thank you, Captivating Christian. You guys, my information is in the chat. If anybody's new, it's in the chat. You got my Twitter, my Instagram, my Cash App. If you want to bless me, not required but appreciated. But yeah, so thanks again. Thanks, Captivating Christian. We always do our roll call. So you guys, make sure y'all check out Captivating Christian, content creator. Abby Reviews. Lady T is in the room. Lockhead Boss Lady was in here earlier. Who else came through? DC Kool-Aid Lisa came through a little bit earlier. BB Nice is in the room. These are all great content creators. You guys go check them out. See what they got going on. See what they giving us. I want to make sure I got everybody. I think I have everybody that came through. But y'all make sure y'all check them out. Remember, we're trying to get Abby and Captivating Christian to 1,000. We're trying to get Abby to that finish line, honey. Because I'm pretty sure you have your view hours already, Abby. It's just a matter of getting your numbers, your subs up. Yep. All right, y'all. I'm about to get up off of here. Y'all have a good evening. I will talk to y'all later.